Welcome to the Shadow Collective. My name is Balloon Trooper, or on Discord /InGame Storm, and I'm the current admin for the Discord server, a founder of this alliance, as well as the current leader of the Deathwatch Guild, alongside a handful of other roles I have. This video is going to discuss the history of the alliance, as well as how it functions. So let's look back in time and see how this alliance was originally created. Going back in time, prior to the start of this alliance's creation, Phoenix King, alongside a handful of other recruiters in this Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes community, came together and agreed that once they had enough members to launch a guild, they would leave their current positions at their guilds to help foster the growth of the Shadow Collective. While many of these founding members are no longer with the Alliance due to prior obligations, or simply retired, they can still be found in many of the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes communities representing their own alliances and or guilds. Now, where do I come in? Well, prior to the founding date of August 1st, 2025, I served as a alliance recruiter for a different alliance. Now, during that role, I eventually stumbled upon a post by Phoenix King, and after some discussion, Phoenix King had won my full support, and a few days later, the SC Crimson Dawn Guild was born. The SC Crimson Dawn Guild is the first guild in our alliance. Now, while it normally takes weeks to recruit, our alliance leadership was filled with experienced veteran recruiters who helped us grow quickly. And with that explosive growth, SC Deathwatch became our second guild, which officially marked the Shadow Collective as an alliance. It was only a week later that the SC Black Sun Guild ended up joining our alliance. While that is the history up to date, I'm very confident that this alliance will continue to grow long after this video gets posted. Feel free to explore the Our History and Lore section to discover the historical events that have taken place within the Shadow Collective. Now that we've taken a brief walk down memory lane, let's explain how this alliance functions. When originally deciding how this alliance was going to be set up and run, both Storm and Phoenix King had agreed that in order for an alliance to survive, a democratic system needed to be instituted. Our alliance uses the same democratic model that the United States uses. Under this system, our alliance leader is elected for a term of 6 months and is held responsible by the Maul Loyalists and the Senate. The Senate was created as a way to create and pass policy, as well as impeach the alliance leadership if need be. The goal of the Senate is to ensure the health, stability, and democracy of this alliance. While I will not go into depth about how guild officers and senators are appointed in this video, there will be a video in the future that will cover these important topics. There will also be a video series that explains every single guild policy that has been passed up to date. Now that we understand how this alliance functions, politically, I want to take a brief moment to summarize the ideas that I have just mentioned. First off, this alliance is a democracy who elects its own leaders. Second, the leaders are held accountable for their actions by the Senate, who may remove them at any time if they do an action that harms the alliance. Number 3, the laws that are passed by the Senate are designed to better the alliance as a whole and prevent any individual from making a power play. Now, the last segment I want to cover in this video are tags and what they do. The current alliance leader will always be reachable via the @ShadowLord command. The executive officer, or XO of the alliance, will always be reachable via the @ShadowApprentice command. The Shadow Apprentice serves as the right-hand man to the Shadow Lord. If a server issue ever exists, please use the @admin command or submit a help ticket in the admin support channel. Now, to find your guild leader, please go to the SC hierarchy channel and find your guild. From there, you can find any tag to ping your leader. The tag to ping your leader, as well as your vice leader or any officers with specific designated roles, will appear here. If you want to talk to your guild senator, a territory battle officer, or a territory war specific officer, or just general guild officer corps, please use the respective tags in your guild channel only. Otherwise, it will notify the entire command staff across this alliance. As some final notes, please check this tab often, as more roles may be added in the future to make tagging a specific person easier. And I want to give a special thanks to Phoenix King and Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Overlord, alongside myself, for their dedication and service in this founding of the Alliance. I also want to thank all the officers, senators, and Alliance personnel for their time and dedication you have put into this cause. Now finally, I want to thank you for joining our community as the newest member of the Shadow Collective. Remember to have fun, and if you have any questions, feel free to ping @Storm. I'm always available, and my door is always open for any questions or concerns you may have. Once again, welcome to the Shadow Collective.